welcome to my presentation on the global company Waste Management. My name is Silvia Quintana de Soto. Waste Management History. An immigrant named Harm Huizinga. It all started in 1893 when a Dutch immigrant named Harm Huizinga began collecting trash in Chicago for a small fee. With little more than a modest horse-drawn wagon, he built up a reliable client base. However, in the post-war period, something happened that most waste providers were not ready for: a shift toward disposable products that were designed to make lives simpler. In 1968, Harm's grandson, Wayne Huizinga, and two other investors, Bantrock and Beck, had a vision. They wanted to serve the community by properly managing the waste produced by a rapidly growing population, consuming more and more products. That is when they founded Waste Management. In the 1970s, Americans started to embrace a more environmentally friendly mindset. Waste Management was already professionally and responsibly disposing of waste, and expanded their commitment to the environment by beginning to address more complex, specialized waste. Waste Management grew exponentially from then on by purchasing other trash collection companies, becoming the biggest company of its class in the U.S. By 1972, after becoming a public company, they had accounts in 19 states and the provinces of Ontario and Quebec, later expanding to Puerto Rico. By 1982, Waste Management had become the world's largest waste disposal company, with more than $1 billion in sales. In 1998, after merging with USA Waste Services, they relocated to Texas, establishing its headquarters in First City Tower in Houston. The company's mission and values. Waste Management mission statement: to maximize resource values while minimizing and even eliminating environmental impact so that both our economy and environment can thrive. Waste Management values. The code outlines the company's core values of honesty, accountability, safety, professionalism, respect, inclusion, diversity, and employee empowerment, and emphasizes the need for fair and honest business dealings in all aspects of the company business, and provides general guidance. The leadership. The company's webpage lists its leadership as follows: James C. Fish, President and Chief Executive Officer. John J. Morris Jr., Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer. Devina A. Rankin, Executive Vice President, Chief Financial Officer. Stephen R. Batchelor, Senior Vice President, Operations. Charles C. Butcher, Executive Vice President and Chief Legal Officer. Tara J. Hammer, Senior Vice President, Operations. Tamla Oates Forney, Senior Vice President, Chief People Officer. Nicholas H. Jackfest, Senior Vice President, Chief Digital Officer. And Michael J. Watson, Senior Vice President, Chief Customer Officer. The company's stakeholders. Who has an interest in the success of Waste Management? Of course, its owner, Wayne Huizinga, its leaders, 21 million municipal, commercial, and industrial customers, 43,000 employees, and Waste Management stockholders. And last but not least, the citizens of all the cities and towns where Waste Management conducts its business. How do they do marketing and advertisement? Waste Management method of letting themselves known is multifaceted. They chose bright colors for their company. We can see the bright green and yellow trucks all around the city picking up our trash. Consumers cannot help but to notice them and know them really well. They have also a broad social media presence through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, etc. They also use a tactic of product placement in movies such as Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Paul Blart, Mall Cop, The Spy Next Door, and Transformers: Age of Extinction. With this tactic, they have been able to reach a global market that, thanks to these movies, consumers see them as a hip company and as a good service. Waste Management also launched the Marketing Bin to give employees easy access to all the marketing material in a new online resource, which is very smart, since they are turning employees into spokespersons of waste management. The corporate social responsibility. By 1982, Waste Management had become the world's largest waste disposal company. They were one of the first to recognize the recycling movement, working on material recovery and material marketing infrastructures to ensure that more of their waste finds a second life. Waste Management helps the environment by working with 6,500 alternative fuel vehicles on the road. Waste Management has been recognized as one of 2020's world's most ethical companies by Ethisphere, a global leader in defining and advancing the standards of ethical business practices. Corporate social initiatives. Consumers love their cell phones and they love to upgrade them almost every year. What we do not realize is that the old cell phones have to go somewhere. Waste Management has been helping the environment by disposing those cell phones and other tech waste. Healthcare byproducts is another waste product of which we are not aware. With the generation of baby boomers growing older, their need for medicines is growing. These are some big trends coming our way, whether we like it or not, such as millennials disposing of all their tech gear and baby boomers discarding more health-related supplies. Waste Management is disposing of such waste and in the process making a profit. In 2010, Waste Management started sponsoring the Arizona Open, an event that attracts 700,000 fans. What is remarkable about this event is that Waste Management has turned it into a zero-waste event. The corporate philanthropy. Waste Management committed to turning one of its dump sites in Austin, Texas, into a wildlife park habitat. The 30-acre park includes a 2-mile walk path, wildflower meadows, and a pond. The area is a viable ecosystem. It's being used through a partnership with the Wildlife Habitat Council. Waste Management had a biologist come in and do a field and audit review of the landfill property to see which species of plants and animals could inhabit the area. The company hired a team to help bring wildlife into the site. The program is called an enhancement program and works to bring local species to new areas. Instead of donating money to a wildlife organization, Waste Management did the conserving itself. It is one of the only Wildlife Habitat Council certified landfill habitats and has a complex program designed to involve Waste Management company employees, Austin organization, and conservation groups. Thank you for listening to my presentation. And don't forget to reuse, reduce, and recycle.